Hi all, welcome to our channel Job Masters. Yeah, hi all. So we just recap last session what we have created in the SAP system. So last session we have created define company and define company code. So define company we can just recap. So a company is an organizational unit in accounting which represents a business organization according to the requirement of commercial law in a particular country for which individual financial statements are created according to the relevant legal requirements. A company can include one or more company codes. So this is the purpose. We are going to create company in SAP. Last session we already created company. Let's come to the define company code. We created a company code in OX02. And what is the purpose of company code? Company code is one of the organizational unit and legal entity which is formed as per local law where we generate financial statements individually. For that purpose, we create a company code. So the next step, define business area. In last session, we discussed about transport request. Whatever the configuration changes, it will be generating the transport request number. It will carry the changes from one system to another system or one server to another server. So here we already discussed about landscape. There is a development server, quality server, and production server. If we wanted to move that particular transport request from one server to another server, like development server to quality server or quality server to production server, we need a basis help to move the changes from one system to another system by using the transport request number. Before inform to the base system, first we need to release the sub TR, sub request and main request. First we need to release the sub request and main request. Once released successfully, then we will inform to the base system to move the changes from one server to another server. Within the server, one client to another client, we can do it from our end, or we will take help from the base system to move the changes from one client to another client as well. So this is the topic which we have discussed in the last session. We are just recap about last session. So now we are going to discuss about business area. So let's go to the SAP system. Once we log in the SAP system, it will comes under enterprise structure as per our PPT. So where we can see the configuration, go to SPRO, enter, click on SAP reference IMG, go to path, enterprise structure and definition, financial accounting, define business area. So can you please note it down, this step, this path, define business area. Please note it down, define business area, note down the path, enterprise structure, SPRO, enterprise structure, definition, financial accounting, under financial accounting, define business area. Have you noted down? Can you please confirm?
Yes, yes, noted down.
So just click on, there is a execute button, there is a time related icon, execute button. Just click on define business area. So here it's purely depends on business requirement. During the business requirement gathering and how many business areas business wants. It's completely business requirement. So once we collect the business requirement, how many business areas required to create in the SAP system. So as per our practice system, how to create business area, click on new entries, click on new entries and business area code. It's a 4-digit code. You can note down the business area 4-digit code, either numerical or alphanumerical code. We can create JB11 for manufacturing and JB12 for whatever trading or some other purposes or service or whatever. It's purely depends on the business requirement. Service, we can create one business area for service purpose, or yeah, it's completely depends on the business requirement or business process which we need to follow in real time, and then we'll create business area in the SAP system. This is not our own decision making to create the business area or any other settings in the SAP system. After requirement gathering from the business and based on the business confirmation, we'll be creating whatever the required configuration or whatever the baseline configuration. So what is the differences between baseline configuration or normal configuration? Whatever the configuration as part of the business process, we can call as a baseline configuration in the real time, and which will create in the SAP system. So now, as per our example, we are just creating business area JB11 and JB12 for service. Just press enter and click on save and click on save. So transport request number has been generated here. So if you want to change this transport request number, you can click on create and you can change the naming and convention for the as part of the short description. So once you change the short description, automatically system will generate a new transport request number, that particular respective changes which will carry that respective transport request number. So I'm just using the same transport request number and we are saving this particular information, particular configuration relevant to business area. So we already saved this business area. Anybody have any question? Now you can note it down. What is the purpose of business area? Can you please note it down, the purpose of the business area? Business area is an organizational unit business area is an organizational unit which is used to represent a specific area of operations. Are you noting down? Can you please confirm?
Yes, bro.
Okay. So business area is an organizational unit which is used to represent a specific area of operations or line of business within a company or line of business within a company for which financial statements for which financial statements like profit and loss and balance sheet can be generated separately, means at business area level. Are you getting my point? Can you please confirm? So
Can you please come again?
I'm going to repeat again. Business area is an organizational unit which is used to represent a specific area of operations. Example, manufacturing. Just now we created a business area, manufacturing. Manufacturing or service, or it purely depends on the business requirement, how they wanted to create business area at what level. It's purely depends on the business. So I'm going to repeat one more time. Business area is an organizational unit which is used to represent a specific area of operations or line of business within a company. For which financial statements like profit and loss and balance sheet can be generated separately. Next point, can you please note it down? One more point. Have you noted down the first point which we discussed about that business area? Can I repeat you one more time, or have you noted down?
Yes, noted.
Okay, we'll go to the next point. It is used for internal reporting across company codes. It is used for internal reporting across company codes. Next point, it helps to track financial results. It helps to track financial results for a product line, branch, or region level. Can I repeat you one more time, or have you noted down? It helps to track financial results for a product line, comma, branch, or region. Okay.
Okay.
Next point, you can generate separate financial statements. You can continue next point. You can generate separate financial statements for each business area level. As earlier we discussed during the first point, we are going to generate the financial statement separately. At what level? Business area level. That means we can generate separate financial statements for each business area level. For example, if company have manufacturing, trading, so in such a case, manufacturing we can create separate business area, and trading we can create separate business area. Same like, just we are giving an example. like manufacturing, one business area, service, one business area. We are discussing just an example for business area, how to create, what is the purpose of business area. Anybody have any questions on this? So we already saved. We can just go back and let's discuss about next step. Before going to the next step, anybody have any questions on this? Any questions? Can you please confirm?
No, bro.
Okay. What is the next step? Assignment of company code to company. Can you please note it down? Next step. Next step, assignment of company code to company. This is just assignment. We are assigning company code to company. We already created company and company code. Now we are going to assign company code to company. So please note it down. Transaction code OX16. So let's go to the SAP system. So under enterprise structure, SPRO, please note it down path for that particular step. Assignment of company code to company. So note down the path, SPRO, enterprise structure, assignment, financial accounting, under assign company code to company. Just click on assign company code to company. Have you noted down the path?
Yes.
So just click on assign company code to company. Just click on it. So now you are getting the locked error, right? So how to resolve the locked error? If you are facing an issue while you are doing the practice, how to resolve this issue? So there is some locked entries. Why we are getting this issue? System is throwing this issue if some other people, the same server, same client, the same step, if any other user also using the same step and opened and they are working on it. When you are open this particular step, we are getting this particular error message. To resolve this error, click on no at this moment. Open the next session, new GUI window. Click on it and go to transaction code SM12. Enter. So this is our username. Now here when you click on this particular step, you are getting what is the user code, username 294 user 036. So this is a different user but same server, same, right? In such a case, take the user code from here, copy that user code and give here and search the logs. Just click on search the logs. There is a one log is there. Select that log and click on delete selected logs. Delete. You have been deleted, right? Nothing is showing here. Okay, click on no and click on again this assign company code to company. Now it is open now. You see here, click on position Next step, click on position. What is our company code? Can you please confirm or tell me what is our company code? JB01, right? Click on continue. This is our JB01 is our company code. Okay. So we need to assign our company, right? So what is our company code? Here, go to the F4 option. This is through F4 option. So I will show you again. Here, this is nothing but F4 option. Either you can use the F4 or you can click this particular icon. It will display the all the information about company. Okay. Then how to identify? If you know about company code, company name, you can click on find button and give the company name. What is our company name? JB
JB01.
00001, JB3001, right? Let's try to check. So so why it is not showing? If you can see the company 500 entries only, right? That is why it is not showing. The company names, there is a more than 500 entries, right? So we can filter by using the filter option. Let's try to this option. There is a restricted number, right? 500. Remove this 500, put our first two digit and put star and try to find out. Now we can see, is this our company name, right? This is our company name. This is the way we need to identify. The filter option, restricted values, you can remove the restricted values and search with your code in start with a first digit or second digit, and based on that search options we can use and identify the company name. Now we are giving the company, right? So we can assign company code to company. Just enter. So this is nothing but warning message. No worries. Just press enter and click on save. Just click on save. So now again system is generating the transport request number. Why? Because this is a configuration step. Just click on continue. Please note it down, this step. Are you noting down, sir? Can you please
Yes, sir.
confirm?
Yes, noted. No.
Okay, save this. So this is the assign company code to company. So we have completed these steps. Looking for in-depth job focused IT training, please reach out to Job Masters Technologies and take the next step in your career. If you found this video useful, please like, share, subscribe to our channel.